A Red Lipstick Club production.
Hey lovers and friends, this is Anna Sierra with the Red Lipstick Club. I had to jump in here, you guys, and do an extra video this week. Don't forget that the Red Lipstick Club podcast drops on Fridays on all streaming services and also right here on YouTube, so you can subscribe, you can like and share, please do so. But I had to drop this video. I have not followed this couple, but I found it insane that I knew so much about them and really had not consumed very much of their content. And it was De'Ara and Ken, and I believe their name is DK4L, like De'Ara and Ken for life. And they've been together like almost a decade, I think. Like their entire relationship has basically been online doing YouTube together. And I believe De'Ara started her video just by herself. I think she was maybe like only 17 or 18 when she started, and then they became a couple. And I know Ken was roughly maybe around 19 or 20 when they got together. And now fast forward, they've been on YouTube, I think over 7+ years. They have over 6+ million subscribers on their main channel. And they've also launched like a vlog channel. And just recently they announced on YouTube that they were going to be starting their own channels and basically having their own YouTube identities. I'll just say this, you guys, since I started this like podcast YouTube journey, I've done podcasts before, and it was a lot of work just doing a once a week podcast. I don't believe people have any idea really how much work it is to do YouTube videos that have to be edited. You have to come up with different ideas each week. And so you think about some of these YouTubers like De'Ara and Ken that are putting out multiple videos a week, and you're doing those videos with your partner. I could not imagine the stress that must put on a relationship where your entire business, all your activities, everything is wrapped up in each other. And then on top of that, you've become so big, right? You have this whole identity. Everybody's looking to you as couple goals and everything else. All that pressure to see it come tumbling down, to even think about it coming down, has to be incredibly stressful for two young people. So from the jump, I just want to, just send some like love out to them as a couple, or it's just as two people trying to navigate this world where your whole life is online. And yes, you did choose this life of YouTube, but it was a career choice. And there are a lot of people out there working jobs that they are miserable doing, but they can't quit because their lifestyle now is accustomed to what that career provides. This is the same for somebody that starts a YouTube career. It is very difficult to just say, I'm done with it, when your whole life and your whole career and everything you've done is surrounding YouTube. So I just thought it was interesting. I watched their video because it was a trending video they did where they were showing some of the clips of some of the old videos they did. And I said, wow, they have really great chemistry. I could see people being very emotional. If you've been watching this couple from the beginning, I could see you being emotional about that coming to an end. I know for myself personally, I loved the YouTuber Ty Couture. If you guys ever get a chance to see him, I'm pretty sure his videos are still up. But he had a couples, he did his own channel and then he switched to a couples channel and kind of went through a tumultuous divorce situation, got into another relationship, had him on the channel, another relationship situation came crumbling down. And I kind of saw how bringing your relationship into YouTube will really start to break you down. And it sounds good at first because you're like, oh, great, I can collaborate with my partner or my spouse. This should be fun. We can make money together. This seems exciting. And it was great at first because I saw a lot of great chemistry. But as you start bringing money and time and things have to be scheduled into it, I could really see the damage that having to do something like YouTube videos or a podcast or whatever, the damage that it could potentially do to your marriage, especially if it's coming into a relationship that was not solid to begin with. And I'm noticing some people that I know that have done really podcasts or done YouTube videos together that are in relationships. The ones that it doesn't seem to affect them the most are the ones that had really solid foundations before they started doing this stuff. So they weren't as easily pushed to the edge. They also always also spend a lot of time together regardless, so it didn't feel like they were spending too much time together. So I don't know. I would wonder, anybody watching this, how do you guys feel about working with a partner? Like, do you think working with your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend is something you could do? Do you think it would cause for your relationship to have more stress, or do you think it would be a benefit? I will say, watching the DK4L video and seeing how they were able to support each other in that video, which it basically felt like they were saying they were breaking up without saying they were breaking up. And obviously Ken got caught in some cheating scandal stuff, so that was really messy. But you can tell that, I don't know if they just have a phenomenal PR team or they're just that gifted and bright as young people. If they are, kudos to their level of maturity. I think it'd be very difficult at that age to be that mature about, first off, all your business being out there on a public platform, and to that extreme where they're physically seeing your man cheat on you and you have to then try to make videos with this person after. I mean, there's no way I could do that. So I love that they were both, especially for De'Ara having, all that business out there about him, that they were able to get on that camera and say, hey, we had a great ride. It's been real. They didn't totally say that they're going to stop posting on that page, but it basically felt like they were saying they were breaking up and they're going on their different ventures. Who knows? Maybe this break for them maybe they'll come back together. You don't know. Maybe they just needed to do separate things and have their own separate lives. They've literally been together their entire adult existence. And they've been doing their whole career. Anything that happens with a career, they've done together. They haven't really experienced a career outside of each other. So I'm excited to see. I'm gonna make sure I'm subscribed to both of their channels, just because I kind of want to see how two people coming out of a couples channel relationship like that had such a high following, how they're able to adjust and maybe what happened to them, but also send them some love and kudos, to be able to handle that properly. I've just seen some shenanigans and buffoonery from couples online. This to me was an example of people using their platforms responsibly when it comes to a relationship where you are working together, because I'll tell you what, you can't take it back. Once that's on the internet, once it's live and out there for the people, you can't take it back. So if you get back with your partner, these tweets you made, these posts you made, these subliminals you made can just be thrown right back in your face. And everybody doesn't deserve to have all of you. They don't deserve all the information. They really don't. Because most people, to be honest with you, don't have your best interest at heart. Most people don't want to see you win. Most people are jealous, and they really do not care whether or not your life is good. They might lie to you and say, okay, but most people don't. They get off on the drama. They feed off of it. So if there's one thing I can tell people, is keep your relationship offline. Like keep your business offline. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Throwing out shots via posts and things is just like, this is craziness to me. And I just, like I said, a lot of times people get back together, so they don't go away. But I don't know, I just want to drop this quick video for you guys and give you a little something extra. I know normally I only do one video a week, so I thought you'd like this short little one. That way I could say hey to you and kind of talk about something in the news and in trending topics that has to do with love, life, and relationships. And I think this is the perfect example of that, of seeing a couple that have figured out a way to make a transition from working together to working separately and breaking up without even saying they broke up. I mean, it's masterful. I would love to know who was the PR mastermind to make this happen, because it was gold. They both came out looking like shining stars at the end of the day. I don't know what you guys, either way it goes, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want to listen to the podcast, you guys, it's Red Lipstick Club Podcast on all streaming platforms. Without further ado, you guys, stay booked, stay busy, stay blessed. I'll talk to you later.